Donald Trump has set the stage for what could be a historic revelation, announcing that the remaining 80,000 pages of classified JFK assassination documents will be made public on Tuesday. With an air of intrigue, Trump described the soon-to-be-released files as interesting but left the details shrouded in mystery, ensuring that conspiracy theorists and historians alike remain on edge. Tomorrow, we are announcing and releasing all of the Kennedy files. People have been waiting for decades, Trump declared. There's a tremendous amount of paper. You've got a lot of reading ahead of you. As for whether any portions of the documents would be censored, Trump dismissed the idea outright. I said, just don't redact. You can't redact, he stated firmly, making it clear that transparency was his priority. The announcement came during Trump's visit to the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts in Washington, D.C. Though he had previously pledged to declassify the files during his first term, many remained sealed. That changed earlier this year when he signed an executive order finalizing their release. Asked if he had personally reviewed the documents or would provide a summary, Trump responded with intrigue, "I've heard about them. It's going to be very interesting." The contents of the files remain unknown, but speculation is mounting. Some believe they could shed light on a CIA operative whose involvement in the case has long been questioned. This Miami-based intelligence officer reportedly funded a Cuban exile group that Lee Harvey Oswald attempted to infiltrate just weeks before the fatal shots rang out in Dallas on November 22, 1963. In February, Axios reported that the FBI had uncovered 2,400 additional documents that might hold new clues to the case. Assassination expert Jefferson Morley has suggested these files could contain critical information about George Jones, who oversaw covert operations at the CIA's Miami station during the time of Kennedy's assassination. Trump's Kennedy Center visit sparks controversy. Earlier on Monday, Trump spent 2 hours touring the Kennedy Center, but his visit wasn't without controversy. Known for his blunt critiques, he made no effort to hide his distaste for the building's architecture or for some of the people working there. Taking full advantage of his newly appointed role as chairman of the Kennedy Center's board, Trump expressed his displeasure with the venue's aesthetics, particularly its steel columns and a modern addition intended to expand artistic outreach. "I never liked Hamilton very much," he remarked, referencing the Broadway hit, which had previously canceled its run at the Kennedy Center following a political shakeup initiated by Trump. His control over the institution has been nothing short of dramatic. After declining to attend the Kennedy Center honors during his first term, Trump made sweeping changes, ousting the center's president, removing Biden-era board members, and installing his own appointees, including Richard Grenell and Jennifer Fisher. Despite orchestrating this power shift, Trump admitted he had never actually been to the Kennedy Center before Monday's visit. Seizing the moment, he tied his criticism of the arts venue to his broader political message. "We'll bring it back. We'll make it great again," he said. "But it's the same thing I see everywhere: open borders, men playing in women's sports. It's all the same mentality." He also took aim at the center's $250 million expansion project, the Reach, dismissing it as a wasteful endeavor. "They spent a fortune, $250 million, to build rooms nobody's going to use. Underground rooms. And those weird cubes outside? What are they for? They just block the view," he said, shaking his head. Beyond architecture, Trump took issue with the institution's staff. "I have a little problem with some of the people that work here," he said, without elaborating. As part of his restructuring efforts, Trump has placed loyalists at the helm, including former U.S. Ambassador to Germany Rick Grenell, as well as Susie Wiles and Usha Vance. One moment in particular captured Trump's frustration with the Kennedy Center's operations. He revealed that country singer Lee Greenwood had hoped to perform for the board, but exorbitant union costs prevented it. "They wanted $30,000 just to move a piano," Trump claimed. "That can't happen. We're going to fix it." Meanwhile, the New York Times reported that Trump is seeking greater influence over the prestigious Kennedy Center Honors, a televised ceremony celebrating achievements in the arts. To date, he has never attended the event. As Trump's grip on the Kennedy Center tightens and the JFK files prepare to see daylight, one thing is certain: the coming days are bound to be filled with heated debate, speculation, and no shortage of controversy.